Hi, welcome to the day 8. I'm excited to be talking to you today about how can we accelerate the innovation with your organization with the low code. I'm Ambesh Singh, Power Platform and Dynamic 365 architect. I'm also the mentor and the ambassador of 365 Saturdays and the Power community. Let's talk about some of the core capabilities of the Power Pages, the uses, the use cases, and something around that one today, really quick. So basically, the Power Pages allow us to create the low code, no code website for our customers, especially for the external users. The motto behind is the idea of make it simple, and where the portals are actually extending the capabilities of the data wars and the dynamic 365 applications. The full capabilities of the Power Pages previously offered as an add-on to the model-driven app in the Dynamic 365, and then as a Power App component, and now available completely standalone inside of the Power Platform. These capabilities features are revamped end-to-end experience for makers to quickly create and deploy a website and customize it with the pages, layout, and the content. Makers can reuse the page design through the templates. They can add the forms, charts, and the views to display the key data from the dataverse and publish to the users. When we talk about the websites, basically, so we have a lot of challenges there. So the first one is difficulty finding balance between the functionality and the simplicity when using the product. And when we talk about the product, then we have another challenge that onboarding onto the product take a long time. Also, the product positioning is confusing for the customers, need to tell the data was story and then differentiate from the Power App, model-driven apps. This is not a customer pain point, is it? Also, many frictions points related with the user experience, the UX, and that is completely basic task or the poor responsiveness is maker experience in the maker experience. And also, the most of the customers don't have the skills, time, or the budget to obtain the custom coding web development skills. So makers are really struggling to find information on how to leverage the portal from the business purpose. And these all, just to avoid this all the things, then we introduce or Microsoft introduced the Power Pages in the context. And only the Power Pages can address the diverse user audience. So if you can just see the graphics here, we have an external users, we have an internal users. So internal users where you have a license assigned to the end users, external where you don't have to assign the license for them. And only the Power Pages is a product who can actually serve the purpose for the external users, including the you can embed the Power BI reports and the dashboards also into that one. Except that everything you have to pay the license cost, fortunately or unfortunately. Then what basically Power Pages enables everyone to build the low-code external business website the worldwide. So there are some of the key features or the capabilities. The first one is making authoring easy for everyone. It's really easy with the help of the Design Studio, low-code, no-code platform. We can build without any boundaries. We can share with the confidence. We can also snap in the existing exciting new pro dev capabilities. So let's talk about each and everyone in bit detail of that. Making authoring easy for everyone. What does it mean? Power App portals, and now it's called the Power Pages. So it's designed for the pixel perfect web pages with the ease. You can drag and drop the components like forms, views, charts, dashboards. So basically, like previously you worked with the window applications, or sometimes now even later on the web application also, you can just drag and drop the buttons and the controls. So it's quite similar like that one. It also makes secure login. So you have a lot of login identity providers, like Facebook, Microsoft, LinkedIn. You have an X, you have a Google account. Even you can integrate with the Azure Active Directory there directly. We can extend a search functionality. So throughout the whole website, out of box, you have to just like a global search, and you have to just configure it if you want to get more from there. We can also extend the Dynamic 365 and the other business app inside the app, by using some of the existing template. Even we call about the customer self-service, partner portals, or the community management, or even the internal employee portals. It also supports more than 40 languages, so that is an added value there, and you don't have to write the translations for that. You just need to re-import the metadata if you need a quick one. Otherwise, you just leave it and it automatically re-import it all of the metadata, translated metadata to your website. Then build without the boundaries. So basically here we have a customized user sign-in experience. We can really customize it. So it's not a fixed template or something. You can really customize. We can expand the website to the existing website. So if you need to add the Power Pages to the other website as in placeholder, it's quite possible, and you can quickly expand the functionality and securely share the new content inside that. We can also exploit the development with the own templates. So there are a lot of templates, we can reuse it, and then it also saves a lot of the development effort into that one. Also, it brings the custom code to the low code. So it's not necessary that you always go with the low code, but you can customize the code as well. You have in liquid templates there. You have you can include the web API services inside that one, and lot of out of box functionality is always there, so you can really extend that one. Also, you can streamline your app lifecycle management by using the CLI and the ALM tools, which is available right now as an add-on. Also, when we talk about sharing with the confidence, so this is the most secure and the reliable enterprise grade website hosting platform. So you can unify your management experience by the Power Platform Admin Center. You can support multiple security scenario. I already mentioned like a lot of identity providers there. Then you have a different levels also, different on the privileges level, on the authorization level, what users can see, what user can't see. And then we can also make the site more accessible. So they follow the international guidelines of W3C and other things. And it's really like with the CDN and the other functionality, it's really accessible. So it's also perform or serve all of the accessibility criteria to the accordingly to the W3C. Also, it's managed and you can read them the faster way, and it also impiled with a lot of the internationals. Rules and requirements like the GDPR, the other privacy standards throughout the industry, and then snap into the existing capabilities. Like as I mentioned, it's not only for the low code, but it also extended so you can display the business report example by integrating the intelligent reports from the Power BI or the dashboards. You can share the documents and all the files by integrating the SharePoints. We can enable the chatbot by integrating the Power Virtual Agent, and we can also monitor website traffics, the other alerts into by integrating the Azure Application Insight in the depth, and the other Azure components, like you can secure it with Azure Key Vault some of the scenarios. So it really extendable and really extend from the development capabilities perspective. Now, when we talk about inside the Power Pages Studio, so basically we have a template hub, we have a design studio, and then we have a learn hub. So let's really and quickly talk about one of each. So template hub, we have approximately 16 template hub like a template available there. If you have a dynamic 365 instances associated with the portal, then you have more like example customer self-service, you have a partner portal and so on, or the community portal. So you can really extend the template capabilities and save your lot of your developing effort, or the I would say the delivery effort into. Then we have a design studio. Now we have basically it's really an interactive, and I really like it nowadays. Before that, you really need to go to the web templates from the management studio, portal management studio. I would call the app also not any studio. And then you have to really write a liquid template. You have to do the manual configuration, but now you can just drag and drop and everything is work like a charm for you. So you can style your work website. You can share and gather the business data by using a lot of the features from the data tab. And let's quickly see. So we have a page workspace. You can really drag and drop the images, video list, and some of the business component like form, Power BI components, and so on. When we talk about the other styling workspace, so you can really change the themes and the look and feel of the website into that one. That context, the data workspace basically serve how you can push and retrieve the data from the Dataverse. So you can really control from the table creation to any business rule creation and so on. And when we talk about the setup workspace, so it's really give you some kind of the admin privileges, like you can check the go live checklist, you can use the the web or the content delivery network CDN setup. You can work with the authentication providers or set up or configure that one. Also, you can work with the RBAC, so role-based access to the business data. So you can set up the web roles and so on into that one. And then we have a Learn Hub. So, Learn Hub is basically like it provides a lot of the learning content. So you can really look into that one. If you are really beginner, so you can really start with that. And there are a lot of hidden gems there. So if you're really new to the Power Pages, you should really start with the Learn Hub here. And then I actually compiled some of the useful and helpful resources for you. So I will provide this in my video description on the YouTube, so you can access that. And then thanks for your time today. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get notified on the new video learnings content every day. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.